on me, baby. Come on up in here, y'all. Come on up in here, man. Got a little bit of time, right? Just cooling out, man. Get a couple of y'all up in here. We're gonna have some dialect tonight, man. Let's have some dialect. Let's get some understanding, right? I put out a lot of content today. Hopefully they put me in the argument. Thank you for that like, man. Who was that like from, man? You're the first like, man, in the building. I appreciate that, man. That's different, man. A lot of people always don't like the content. Oh, Gumbo, man. Gumbo, I was gonna bring you up, man. You see what my topic is, man. I'm hold my tongue. I just watched the weigh-in. I finally seen a post. I reposted that post. But my question is, well, my thumbnail is Toprank blackballing Jahi Tucker? Shout out to Jake Donovan, some of the other writers. I know years back they spoke about how Jahi Tucker has been aggressively matched out the gate. Now he's a 5-year pro. When you look at his resume, and the only reason I'm thinking about that now because I am dealing with different transitions in the game as well. And I was saying to myself, because I'm in the UGK, man, Underground King, but I'm getting into the business of developing and moving fighters. And like I said, I've been doing media for damn near 2 decades, over a decade and a half, right? And I said to myself, damn, if I'm moving a fighter or developing a fighter, this is going to be his 16th professional fight. And I look at his resume, Olympians, top 5 guys, hitters, right? I'm like, damn. Now he's fighting a champion who they always try to sneak one in, right? He's fighting this guy, I think Troy Williamson. Hopefully I said his name right or something. But this guy is a champion over there in London, the UK. He's a bona fide champion. And I'm like, Jihad is constantly fighting champions and Olympians. And I'm not saying this because it's my nephew. I'm just saying this now as somebody who's developing and moving fighters. I'm like, damn, if he's doing all of these things, right? But it seems to me like they don't embrace him. They don't tell his side of the story. And now I'm coming on the internet because I want to know from some of you fans, especially you guys that sit around for hours and hours that you talk boxing. Why don't you discuss this? Especially if you know boxing or you claim to know boxing. The problem what I have with YouTubers, right? They think they know about the business. They know about matchmaking. They know all these things. A lot of these YouTubers, right? But when you look at their life, like, all right, you're an expert, right, on YouTube boxing, but yet you can't apply that to do anything in boxing other than sit on the internet. So break it down for me, man. Why is Jahi Tucker, like I said, seemingly to be blackballed? Because it takes me back to when, I think it might have been 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years, because he's been with Toprank now 5 years. I think 2 years ago when he had the year where he suffered a loss, and then he fought the draw. But you remember you had Timothy Bradley on the the live or the broadcast. Now I'm gonna say live because shout out to Tim Bradley. He does lives now too. But on the broadcast saying that Jahi was going to get the pink slip. Remember that? Do y'all remember that? Smash the like button. 8 in the building. Do y'all remember that? They said he was going to get the pink slip. But then he went on to have a great year the year after that. But this is his first fight of this year. And I'm looking at the card. And I'm like, damn. He probably has other than... That's going to be a good fight. The goddamn main event. Guido and Torres. That's a tough fight too. But other than that, this is his first 10 rounder. I'm like, damn, they ain't doing Jihad no favors, man. Troy Williamson's no slouch. Yes, he got 3 losses, but he's a quality guy. I'm like, man, I'm jumping on FanDuel right now to see what the action is looking like. Cause I'm saying to myself, like, damn, Jihad is constantly fighting hitters, man. Hitters. That on me, baby. But yo, y'all enjoying the content, man? Holla at me, man. We talk back. I got yo, listen, if you want to donate some gifts, right? You could donate gifts, and then we can get more members. I could do membership gifts. Um, there's all kind of options now. The channel is growing, right? Because we're trying to actually get more members to the channel, right? If you want to be a member, if you want to get your gloves, that's what we call it over here. Get your gloves. Come and get your gloves. You become a channel member, you receive your Sha News boxing gloves, man. I am Sha News, the source, young executive. You know, I don't feel bad no more, right? Because I see how they did Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross. I see what he's going through, so I'm like, man, they did it to me as media. I'm like, yeah, they did it to me as media, so why would I care now as, becoming a young developer and discover a talent, you know? You niggas was jealous of me as media. I made a lot of you guys secretly show who you were. Jealous fan zone. That's why that is the new hashtag. I'm going to put that in my chat right now. But I'm looking at some of these bets right now. I'm about to put in a little parlay. But my question is, and this is for all the non-jealous fan zones, right? Especially the guys that are experts in boxing. You guys do views and you guys are successful content creators. Is Jahi Tucker being blackballed? Is he being blackballed? Because like I said, now as a young executive, somebody who helps to move talent and develop talent, I say to myself, like, damn, this guy's always aggressively matched. And shout out to Nick J. I didn't get a chance. I seen you responded to my comment in the top rank. I was running around with my daughter. I was doing a lot. I'm a full-time father. You guys come on the internet and hate on me, but dude said I was weird, right? But you guys come on the internet and hate on me, but I'm a real man at the end of the day. Like, I run a business, I work, I have a full-time profession. I try to put out content. I try to do a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, I commented in the chat. Shout out to China Brim, 0550 the movement. I said, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Is Jahi Tucker being blackballed? But I didn't say that to the top rank. I said, damn, why is he so aggressively matched all the time? Like, Troy Williamson is 20-3. Good fighter, man. Right? Jihad and Richard Torres probably got the toughest fights on this card. Not even Elvis Rodriguez. But yet these guys are promoted and moved. All of the good stuff. So I want to get some bets in though, man. I want to get some bets in. Let's see. Let's see what the action is looking like. This is his first 10 rounder too, man. But put it in the chat. Shout out to WCS. Nah, WCS, I'm chilling. I just got home. Me and Nasai just got in. I'm home chilling. I was actually in the car eating. And I was like, let me jump on. I'll do a car chronicle. Because I've been putting out fire. Real content is out there, y'all. Check it out. Yes, Troy Williamson is his name. Let's see what the action is on this. Round betting. Will the fight go the distance? Okay. Let's see what they have. Method of victory. Plus, so if Jihad stops him, right? If he stops him, right? They got round betting. That's good though, because it's a 10-round fight, man. They don't have the alternative betting though. I hate picking a specific round. But that's good though. At least they got the bets up with Jihad though, man. I like that. Rounds. Hmm. Here goes the alternative bets. Hmm. Jihad stopping this guy. If you pick the 7th or 8th round, it's plus 700. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. There we go. So we're going to play around a little bit. We are going to play around a little bit. Now, you know how Abdullah Mason stopping this guy, man. Right, Abdullah Mason, I'm going to take him by stoppage. Well, look, you can't even bet. You can't even bet that. See, they already know. Told you, they yeah, they already know Abdullah stopping that guy, man. They already know, man. You can't even get a Abdullah Mason stoppage. See how this game is played? Will the fight go the distance? No. Okay, I like that. That's 2. Let me see what my parlay is looking like, y'all. I'm not betting nothing on the certain style. Look, I got to. I know. Alvarez Rodriguez is the underdog, man. Who is this guy he's fighting, man? They think that Elvis is going to lose, man. They think that Elvis is going to lose. Elvis is the underdog, y'all. They think that Elvis is going to lose, y'all. All right, I'm about to see what my parlay is hitting on right now. Richard Torres. Let's see what Richard Torres' odds is looking like. Got all the side on me. Not on me, baby. Not on me, baby. These niggas be lying on me. Smash the like button, man. 7 in the building, only 1 like. Yo, y'all are so disrespectful with the likes, man. Likes are free, man. Likes are free. Likes are free, man. Hit the like button, man. The likes are free, man. You know, the likes are free, man. Hit the like button, man. You heard? Likes are free. It don't cost you $1. And like I said, too many content creators, especially the boxing. That's why I don't cater to you guys no more like that. You guys are jealous fan zone, man. You guys are jealous fan zone, man. Not only are you jealous fan zone, you guys are fake managers, fake. Truth be told, right? A lot of you guys are just now trying to come outside and even attempt to do media work. You like, and your shit is sloppy. It's sloppy, respectfully. You know, it's real sloppy, man. To be honest, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Let me see this bet right here. Hold on. Alright. It depends what round you want, Gumbo. You gotta pick a round. You gotta pick a round. If you just betting the stoppage, it's 130. Plus 130. But if you pick a round, it's better. But Jahi Tucker for a stoppage is plus 130. It's plus 130. That's for him to just get the stoppage. But yo, is Jahi Tucker being blackballed, y'all? This is the first post I seen. And look, you know, that's my nephew, man. I sent the message to him. I should have been out there. But you know me, I'm not, look, I'm too official. I'm not an industry type of a dude. I'm too official. So if I feel like it's some fuck shit going on, right? Respectfully, I am going to say my piece. I am going to say my piece. I'm not one. That's why that's why I said I'm one of the best at what I do. If somebody needs to be represented, and that's what I'm doing now, I'm gonna represent. And they don't like that. Because there's so many fuck niggas and fuck boys and fuck bitches in this game, right? That'll take a dick in the ass. Part of my language, but I gotta talk my talk, right? They take dicks up the ass and all of that shit. I'm not with none of that, man. Respectfully. If I'm you know who I am? If you ever watched the movie Strap, I'm Bamboo. Bamboo would be like, yo, that ain't the same sandwich. That's who I'm gonna be like, yo, I'll take one of those too. And the moment I see you not doing it the same way, I'll be like, yo, hold up. That ain't the same sandwich. That's not the same sandwich, man. Right? It's not the same sandwich, man. He said, I think they've been posting all the other fighters. Facts. They have, Gumbo. That's why I got to talk about it. And that's why I say all these dudes that sit around and talk boxing, they're jealous fan zone, man. They talk about a whole bunch of nonsense. That's why I don't fellowship with none of these niggas, man. These niggas is fake, man. Yeah, look, they're fake fans, man. They fake fans. They can sit online and talk boxing for hours and hours, but they don't talk about no substance. Right? I went in the top rank on the way in, and I was moving around, so I couldn't really go hard. I wanted to go hard in the chat, but I put one thing in the chat, and shout out to Nick J and the Queens of the Ring. She seen it and sparked it. I said, yo, why is Jahi Tucker always aggressively matched? Right? All these motherfuckers sitting in there just talking, yapping. You niggas always be yapping, but y'all know so much about boxing, but y'all don't talk so much about nothing. Right? This whole fight week, right? He wasn't even at the press conference yesterday. Like I said, he probably has the toughest matchup on that card. But yeah, he wasn't even at the what's the name. Now, just like I was telling somebody else, I said, if he does not dominate, that's why I always press to him, domination, dominant. If his fight is close, because we already went through this, if his fight is close, he's not getting the decision, bro. He's not going to get the decision. We witnessed that with Nicholas Flays. Every time I watch that fight, I'm disgusted. I just get disgusted. Because we took an L. He took an L. And I'm like, yo, he didn't even lose that fight. He didn't even lose that fight, but they stripped him of his record. And then, you know, the other dude, we ended his career, man. Francisco Varone. He fought Jahi. They gave him a draw because it was in his backyard. And then he went on to get almost stopped by, shout out to the Cannon, ran the Cannon Adams. Yeah, man, because Jahi softened him up. He was never the same. Right? Never the same. I know they used to say that about Sean Porter. If guys fight Sean Porter, they don't be the same. That's Jahi Tucker, man. But it is what it is, man. Talk to me, I talk back. Man, I was busting my food down, man. I had to sneak away in the whip, man. Cause look, my daughters, yo, Wingstop, they got a new flavor. I went up there and tried it. Look, this that new Thai flavor, right? Gotta get it extra crispy, fried hard. You gotta tell them fried hard. They don't fry their wings hard enough. Mm, mm. That's another reason why I didn't go in the house. Like I said, my kids, they got their own wings, boneless, all that. They try to take my stuff all the time. It's like, yo, we went there and ordered. You could have ordered what you needed to order. Why are you ordering what I got? He said, I believe Jahi stops Troy last for March 2024. Jahi beat better opponents to me. Yes, he did. He did. He had, yo, listen, he's fighting. If I'm gonna tell you this, if he fights that guy, or he's fighting who's a good opponent, but if he comes out and does him how he did in Spawn with Caleb Plant, not only does he stop him, he's gonna put on a clinic. If he comes out and puts in the work like he did with Caleb Plant, who's coming back to the ring, shout out to Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, his fight just got announced in May down there at the smaller venue too in Vegas, right? I believe he's gonna stop him too, or he's gonna put on a clinic, right? But my whole thing is, why aren't they pushing Jihad? Why did this whole week went by and I was quiet, man? I didn't put out no content because you know why? Another reason why I didn't put out content, because I wanted to expose the fake content creators, right? I wanted to expose all the guys that wait for me to put something out and then they try to go behind me and think like their work is better than mine. Do you? That's why I always say I'm not in competition with none of you content crabs, man. You are content crows to me, man. Because you niggas want to be, I don't know. I'm not trying to be the best content creator. I'm becoming the best at what I want to do. And now that's why a lot of you content crabs, you content crash dummies are lost. Because you still not even developing as a content creator. You're not even developing as a content creator. But that is the number one reason why, if you notice, I didn't put nothing out all week. I got a whole bunch of content to drop on Jihad. I didn't put nothing out. Because I wanted to prove a point that you niggas don't do nothing. You don't talk boxing. You do absolutely nothing. But the moment I would have put something out, I guarantee you, you would have tried to act like you do better work than me when you don't even do better work than yourself. Because how you competing as a content creator with no motion? You have no motion. D-Ray, what's going on, man? Smash the like button, man. Ain't seen you in a while, man. You know, I think I scared you away, man. Especially when I be up in the gym and I show how lightning, these shits right here is lethal. Half these niggas that talk this shit, they can't even lace these up right here. Look, I still got scars on my shits, man. These shits right here is lethal. That's why I told Gummo today, man, don't tell me about nothing that these derelict boxing bums are saying. These boxing bums know everything about boxing, but can't apply it to their own motherfucking life. They can tell you what a millionaire fighter needs to do, a fighter that's fighting for 6 figures need to do, but yo, they can't even get a job making 6 figures a year. But they're gonna tell you what a guy who can make 6 figures in 36 minutes if the fight goes 12 rounds should do, need to do. Like, man, I take these niggas for what they are, a bunch of crows, man. Eagles don't fuck with crows, man. Eagles don't fuck with crows. D-Ray, you been scared, brother. You been scared, man. I see the chats that you around, man. I'm authentic, brother. You been scared. This is the no jealous fan zone over here, man. You know, we were real fans of fighters, man. I grew up around fighters. So I'm a fan of the sport. A lot of YouTubers want to be bigger than the program. But how can you be bigger than the program when you're not even in the program? Look, one of your favorite content creators right now, and I'm not even gonna say your name because your work is trash. But you out in the field right now, and your shit is disgusting, nasty work. You need to go back into your cubicle where you be at with your special effects and all that. Because every time you step outside and you try to do anything boxing related, the energy is off. The work is just nasty. The work is just nasty. You out there in the field right now with sloppy work. Sloppy work. You need to go back into your what's the name and buy your views, get your bots popping on your live streams and all that, because that's your comfort zone. The moment you try to step out and do interviews or be on the scene, you're a room raider, my guy. Go back in your room, man. He said, scared of who or what? Still waiting to ball out. I hear you, D-Ray. I hear you. But like I said, it's Jahi Tucker being blackballed, man. This is for all you guys that talk boxing, man. Right? Did y'all just witness? Like I said, this is his 16th fight. Today was the first day. I think they posted him. They posted a weigh-in picture. But the whole fight week, nothing. He wasn't at the press conference yesterday. Like I said, when you look at this fight card and you look it up on BoxRec, he probably got one of the best matchups. Man. You know? D-Ray wants to play me and ball. You don't want to play me and ball, D-Ray. I will cross you up, man. I will cross you up, brother. You ain't ready, man. But shout out to D-Ray, man. Good, solid dude. Omaha in the building. D-Ray is an Omaha legend. He's an Omaha guy, man. Yo, what's next for y'all, man? Because you know Bud Crawford. Yo, listen, Bud Crawford's on his retirement shit, man. This is probably his last fight, man. What's next for y'all, man? What y'all got coming out there, man? I know it'd be other guys on here talking that shit, but y'all ain't got nothing really out there right now, man. Steven Nelson just caught an L, right? What's next? Because Keyshawn, I know y'all got Keyshawn, but what's next, really? Troy Isley. You know, Bud was the cream of the crop, man. You know, is Keyshawn going to take over the race? I know he's saying that and all that. We got to see, man. Because there's some dark horses in the shadows, right? In the shadows, right? But what's next, though, man? Because like I said, Bud is on his way out, man. Bud is on his, what did Jay-Z call it? Look, D-Reed said it, but Jay-Z had the album, the Black Album. That's Bud Crawford right now, man. He about to cash out with Canelo. And then he's riding off in the sunset. It might be 2 more fights for him, because if he beats Canelo, they probably going to have to run it back. And then that'll be it for Bud, man. Bud is out, man. Bud made a lot of money, man. And let me address something, courtesy of my guy Gumbo, right? Everybody's upset about what Terrence Crawford said about Earl Spence. And apparently somebody hit my guy Gumbo up, and they was trying to tell him, and look, this is why I don't really engage in conversations with YouTubers, right? Because YouTubers are so programmed, dumb on the boxing business. So this person told Gumbo that Earl Spence told Terrence Crawford about back end money. Take my glasses off so y'all can see how sincere I am with this, right? He told Terrence Crawford about back end money. But then Terrence Crawford pointed out to him, you don't even really know your paperwork. So who really schooled who? See, Earl Spence is just like the rest of those guys over there. It was always call Al, right? A lot of those call Al guys, Al Heyman took care of. Did he really take care of them? Adrian Broner, shout out to AB. Where's he at right now? Deontay Wilder, he's coming back, fighting in Kansas. He's fighting in Kansas. There's no place like home, right? Call Al. Call Al. What's really good though, y'all? And y'all talking about Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence schooled Terrence Crawford? No, Terrence Crawford schooled Earl Spence. If Terrence Crawford didn't call him and Earl Spence didn't go get with AC and Miss Joette and fight his first management, he would have never fought Terrence Crawford. Call Al. Call Al. Call Al. Right? Call Al. So when you guys sit up here and you always look, and this is no shot at Earl Spence. Earl Spence couldn't have been that smart. Because Earl Spence is tied in with a murder for hire shit, man. And you boxing niggas don't want to talk about none of that no more. Man, you boxing niggas don't. Earl Spence is tied in with that shit, man. Earl Spence is tied in with that shit. Yo, Yellow Beezy had on the Man Down Promotions chain, man. Yellow Beezy was all underneath him, man. Yellow Beezy did more walkouts for Earl Spence than he did concerts. You niggas ain't talking about that. Earl Spence is tied in with that, man. When this shit goes to trial or court and all that, Earl Spence is getting called in, man. That was his alibi. He was with Earl. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. But this is the guy that schooled Crawford. He couldn't even school himself, man. He couldn't even school himself. He was, yo, listen, he was at the highest height of his career, still in street beefs. Who's really getting schooled? The nigga that's still trying to run around with gangsters and niggas in the streets, who's a unified champion? That's a whole nother lie for a whole nother day. And if anybody wants to debate that, please hit me up, man. But hit me up the right way, man. You know what I mean by hit me up. My time is money. So hit me up the right way, man. And we could get to that. Yeah, let's get to that. We could get to that. But hit me up the right way, Mr. 10%. Because a lot of my receipts are so concrete out here right now. That's why niggas don't want to talk no boxing with me. That's why they been trying to blackball me. But one thing about black is beautiful. So be mindful of the things you try to do. Blackball, right? Black is beautiful. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. And black shines, right? I don't think I have on none of my diamonds, but I'm in here shining right now. Clean. Like my man, my man, Tony Harrison said, clean. Man, clean, man. Clean. He said, where's Wilder fighting in Kansas? Well, Dorothy. I don't know, girl. He's fighting somewhere, man. He's, you know, maybe he'll go on what's the name show again, and they get that shit kicked off, man. Wilder's fighting in Kansas, man. That shit crazy, man. Wilder used to sell the Barclays out, man. He went from the Barclays. But I'm glad. Listen, he'll probably get some people out there. Remember that, yo. He was supposed to be fighting this month in Georgia, in Atlanta, at a shoe closet, bro. That was bad. I'm glad they didn't even do him like that. Because this was like the longest reigning heavyweight champion, bro. The longest reigning heavyweight champion. They were going to try to put him in a shoebox, bro. Like, come on, man. All that let me know is this. The LDBC Promotions has no juice. No juice. Because, if they was going to put him in a shoebox in Atlanta, pay attention to what I'm giving to you now, right? He was going to fight in a shoebox in Atlanta. LDBC Promotions had the meet and greet and the Wilder presentation in Atlanta. So that just lets you know that they have no selling power. Because if you had your meet and greet down there, all you guys should have been able to congregate down there, and you should have got him in the State Farm Arena. Yeah, let's talk boxing business tonight. But yet they was going to have him in a shoebox down there. So that means to tell me that LDBC Promotion and all those guys that support their king don't really support nothing. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Shaw News, King Richard sauce. Media marketing management now. Yes, consultant agent. You know, you do have options. Everybody talks logistics of boxing, but do they really know what they're talking about? Yeah, everybody talks logistics of boxing, but do they really know what they're talking about? They know about views. Yeah, hit the like button. Refresh the super chat. But do they really know what they're talking about? Refresh the super chat, man. Refresh the super chat. But let me stay on topic, man. Is Jahi Tucker being blackballed, y'all? Is he being blackballed? Right? Is he? Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments, man. All right, I know my guy Gumbo. While that marinates on y'all, look, we'll go back over here real quick. Let me give you a play real quick, Gumbo. I know you're still in here. Cleveland, definitely. All right, let me give you something real quick, right? So they didn't want to let the Abdullah Mason. They know Abdullah gonna stop, boy, right? You couldn't even bet on Abdullah's stoppage. They know Abdullah gonna stop him. He said, "You know more than me, but I say keep winning." Yes, that's what he gotta do. He has no choice because they praying on his downfall. That's what they want. They want him to fall. Because if he falls, then they can get rid of him. All right, Gumbo. You still in here, Gumbo? You still in here? You still in here, Gumbo? So you bet Jahi Tucker by stoppage, right? $50 and win you $65. So I told you his odds is plus 130. They kind of maybe think Jahi's gonna stop him, right? 130. $50 only win you $65, right? $50. See, they probably tried to line Jahi up. But like I said, he had a training camp out there in Vegas. So they probably already heard, like, damn, he did what? He did what to Caleb Plant? They did what? Yeah, so they kind of know, right? They kind of know. Right, but $50 would you $65 on that bet. Let's see who else. Abdullah Mason, you ain't getting no action with Abdullah. Because they know Abdullah's going to stop him. What's the under 6? He don't really have no under 6. You got to, Jahi's bets is like this. Hold on. You either pick the round, or you could do the alternative bet. Right? You could do an alternative bet. So if he gets him out there between 3 and 4, if you what you said under 6, what's the name? 5 and 6 is plus 750. Plus 750, right? So Jahi stops him within the 5th to 6th round, and you put $50, right? That'll win you $375. $50 will win you $375. He got to stop him in the 5th or 6th round. That's the alternative bet, right? That's the alternative bet. That's 1,000. If he stops him in the 3rd or 4th round, it's plus 1,000. So $100 will get you 1,000. $50 will get you 50. If he stops him in the third or fourth, $50 to get you 500. $1,000 is 100. So if you put 100 on that, you win $1,000. You put 50 on that, you win 500. Third or fourth round stoppage. Now, I'm not gonna disclose what round you should bet because game is to be sold and not told. But those are the lines for Jahi, man. Those are the lines right there, man. And that's a good look, right? Because now his bets is getting up, man. You know, we gonna win some money. I know I'm gonna win some money. I don't know if you gonna win any money. I wish I was in Vegas, man. I planned on being out there, man. But you know, maybe I'll disclose some of that over the weekend. Maybe Sunday. I'll go into all of that, the reasons why. You know, but I plan on winning some money, right? Those are some good odds, man. Those are some good odds, man. Let me know if y'all trying to do anything, man. Hit the like, man. Only 2 likes, man. Y'all are nasty work with these likes, man. Damn. Yo, listen, I could pull up some shit right now. I only been on for 40 minutes. A lot of substance I've been kicking too, right? I could pull up live streams where motherfuckers be on for hours and hours. Nah, yo, Gumbo, I clicked off already, man. I clicked off. It's 750. 750. I ran the numbers down for you, man. I think 9 and 10 is a plus 1,000. Yeah. Look. 7 and 8 is 700. 9 and 10 is 1,000. 9 and 10 is like 3-4. So if he stops him, that's the later in the fight, man. That's a good bet, but you know, that's if it goes that late. He might get him out of there sooner. You know, but if he gets him out of there in the 9th or the 10th, that's plus 1,000. So $50 will get you 500. $100 will get you 1,000. If he gets him out of there, just say he goes out there and blitzes him. But Jahi's not that type of guy, but it's boxing. Anything can happen. If Jahi gets that nigga out of there in the first 2 rounds, it's plus 1,600. So you do the math on that. Do the math on that. It's plus 1,600. 1 or 2, right? $100 will win you $1,600. Because $10, if Jahi stops him in the first 2 rounds, you bet $10, you win $160. See, those are the type of bets I place, right? I'm gonna let you know how I do, right? I might put a light $20 on that, right? Because anything can happen, right? That's why people be like, oh, yo, you be placing too many bets. It don't matter, because when I lick, I get all of that back. So if I lose $25 putting the little bet on that, right? When I win $1,700 or $1,800, or that little $25 here, $25 there, I got all of that back. But if it hits, like, man, I remember I put a bet out and I told niggas I had the inside of what's the name, right? We could have won $6,500, right? But I had this jealous, no fans crow. He don't even come around no more because he been a sucker his whole internet career with me. I knew that Erickson Lubin was going to knock off this dude. And this guy always wants to be an insider. He's a Twitter, like, loser. He's just a loser. He's an internet loser. He scared the money off because he's so jealous. He been jealous of me forever. He's a jealous fan zone nigga. I was telling niggas, I was like, yo, put your money up, man. Get with me. Motherfucking, what's the name, ended up knocking Jesus Ramos off. Yeah, we could have made $6,500. I made about $2,000. But if I would have had other people putting in 100 and 100, yeah, we would have damn near made almost $10,000. And he fucked around and won the fight. But this jealous ass fan, that's why I don't fuck with jealous fans, man. Because they be in competition. Like, nigga, you can't compete with somebody that's not on your level. Joe Dini's voice. That's niggas' problem on the internet. You niggas be in secret competitions and you niggas don't do nothing in life. Like, do something in life. But he scared the money off. Luba and knocking Ramos off. Knocked him off, man. If dudes would have won in on that bet, $50 here, $50, man, we would have made like $8,500, $6,500, man. $6,500. Because the odds was crazy. They really thought Lubin was going to lose. And I knew he was going to win. He ended up winning that fight, man. He ended up winning that fight, man. I'm just waiting till the day Jahi gets those type of odds, man. Because I'm going to get rich. I'm gonna get rich, man. I'm gonna call the right people with the right money, and I'm gonna be like, yo, right, yo, this is the bet. This is the bet. You know, you get with the right people that got the right money, and they put up big money with you, and you get 10%. Come on, man. 10%. He's fighting Troy Williamson, man. He's 20-3. He's a British Commonwealth champion. He's a good fighter, man. Jahi and Richard Torres probably got the toughest fights on that card, man. But you know, these boxing jealous fan zones ain't talking no boxing, man. They never do. They never do. They talk about look. They'll talk about miscellaneous fighters that ain't even fighting nobody, but you're supposed to know boxing. If you know boxing, right? This is for the guys that actually know boxing, right? And you're watching a fighter, a prospect or a contender, right? And they fighting a cab driver. But you on here, you supposed to know boxing. If you talking about this nigga's really like that, and you look at his opponent, I'm gonna use this guy's word. What do you call me? Right? This guy, he called me a front runner. He said I was a front runner. That's what a lot of these guys is fighting. Front runners, showcase fights. You guys sit online and talk boxing, but you don't know boxing. If you on here always glorifying a fighter who's fighting a front runner or a showcase fighter, but you know boxing, that's how I know a lot of y'all don't know boxing. Because Jahi, right? He don't be fighting those type of fights. But yet, y'all will sit up here. It's like I told you, fuck it, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck no more. Since y'all blackballing. Yo, Jahi beat the brakes out of Caleb Plant. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. That's why I said if he goes out there and spars, if he goes out there and fights the way he sparred Caleb Plant, he's gonna smoke this dude the fuck out. Smoke him out. Smoke him out. He's gonna smoke him out. Right? These are facts. Right? These are straight facts, right? When you guys sit up here and talk boxing, don't know a damn thing about it. Caleb Plant fought Canelo Alvarez. Gave Canelo Alvarez hell until he ran out of gas. You niggas is online right now so hyper that Caleb Plant is coming back. Right? He's gonna fight another Justice League fighter. Right? And then they're gonna try to set up him and Charlo, which is trash to me. But make your money. But like a lot of these fights that the PBC is trying to recycle on us, these are trash fights now. And that's why I told Jahi to do what he needs to do tomorrow, and he knows the mission. Because a lot of these guys, they are in the way now. They got low for years. They run. They trying to pop back out now. It's time to get on their helmets. Because they have no, look, it's time to get on their helmets. How my man Bozy used to say, when me and Bozy chop it up, you either take your shit or get off the shitter. Word. Yo, take your shit or get off the shitter, man. Word. It's like, yo, these niggas, they had their chance, man. They in the way now, man. We treating these niggas like the animal kingdom, man. They in the way, man. It's time to eat, man. These niggas is all food, man. They in the way, man. Like Charlo, look, these are the fights they're gonna give y'all, or they're gonna try to give us. And the the jealous fan zone fans, they're gonna eat this shit up. But it's like, why? They even try to promote a Demetrius Andrade versus these niggas. Like, yo, these niggas should have fought 7 years ago, man. These niggas, come on, man. This shit is over with, man. Don't nobody want to see these niggas fight no more, man. Like, they were supposed to fight when they was popping, man. Not when they all 1 foot out the door. Nah, let one of these young boys bust your head open. Stop running from these young boys. Stop running from the Charles Conwells. If you really like that. Charles Conwell been dying to fight Jamel Charlo and Earl Spence. Remember, I had him on the platform, man. He was like, yo, I want these guys. I want these guys. Right? These guys is coming back. Like no disrespect. I know Cornflake. Good dude. Cornflake gets money. That's why he's getting this fight. Cornflake is a young promoter. That's why he's getting the Charlo fight. Because they know he could generate ticket sales and money. See, you guys sit online and talk boxing with no motion, man. The kid that Charles fighting, Thomas Lamada, he's a promoter. He gets money. That's why he's getting the fight. That's the same guy that Laura knocked out, and I think within a round. You see, he's getting another big fight, right? Because he's a businessman. But these are bullshit fights, man. These are bullshit fights. Bullshit. He said PBC seems to be tweaking a bit. They showing life signs here and there. If that's what you into, WCS, not me. To me, it's like this right here. This ain't alcohol though. It's a watered down drink. It's a watered down drink. They're giving us old recycled champions, bro. Old recycled. Look, you see Malik is excited because that's his uncle. Al Heyman is his uncle. I'm not excited. Where's the young fighters at? Where are the young fighters at? These niggas that they trying to give us respectfully, they're old champions, bro. They're old. Yo, listen, shout out to Wilder. Throw Wilder back over there, man. Why the fuck you got Wilder fighting in Kansas? Wilder should be fighting in Vegas. Wilder got more wrecked than all them niggas. But yeah, you ran Wilder off. Wilder got to go fight on BLK Prime. But yeah, you want to throw Charlo, Caleb Plant, when Wilder put in more pain than all them niggas. And all them niggas. And he was still out here trying to march and step. Yo, Wilder, fire these niggas that surround you, man. You need to get a real team around you. Because these niggas that's around you been dropped the ball. They been dropped the ball. Right? You got the wrong niggas pushing your line forever. You have goofballs, and you know who I'm talking about. If you feel some type of way, nigga, bust a fucking move. A lot of you niggas is suckers, man. Industry suckers and punks, man. You know what it is with me, man. That's why I didn't pop out to Vegas this week, because I would have put hands on one of y'all niggas, man, and slid right back on the plane, quick. Look, I'll take off my glasses and say that. That's why I didn't pull up out there. Word, because I'm like that, man. You niggas talk real greasy on the internet. I'm about everything about my family, nigga. Word. Straight like that. Yeah, Wilder, man, get them goofy niggas away from you, man. They got you out here fighting and fucking there's no place like home. Dorothy, Wizard of Oz shit, man. Them fucking niggas away from you, man. Facts. Get them niggas away from you, man. Cause there's no way that Caleb Plant and Charlo's popping back out on the big stage and you out here in Wichita, Kansas, or wherever. How the fuck where they do that at, man? You was the longest reigning world champion. I don't give a fuck how many losses you had. Look at Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's still getting big fights. And Anthony Joshua's still getting big fights. Why can't you get a big fight? You know why you not getting big fights on that big stage? The niggas that surround you. These goofy niggas that you got on the internet that been trying to act like they carry it. Well, King of Wakanda, the King of Wakanda. Nah, they fucked your career up. They fucked your career up, man. Goofy ass niggas, man. These niggas still wearing Team Wilder uniforms popping out. Like, come on, man. Type of time you goofy niggas on, man. He said the Mexican monster is the workhorse. Out working. Yo, listen, the best thing that's happening right now is that PBC and Toprank are going to be forced to work together. That's the best thing I can say, man. Because it's pressure now. They got to make fights. That's the best thing. Other than that, man, because see, Toprank got the young hitters. Toprank got the young hitters. PBC don't really got no motion, man. They look, their fighters are old. They don't got no, where's the young bloods at over there? You know who the young bloods are? Gary Antoine Russell, the Mexican monster, Tank Davis. But Tank Davis just laid an egg, man. But he's still Tank, so he's all right. But look, niggas are still over there talking about Charlos and Earl Spence. Earl Spence might be going to jail. Well, nah, Earl told already. That's neither here nor there. But Earl Spence's name is tied up in the sewers right now, man. Earl Spence, but you still got niggas on here talking about, yo, EJ's coming back. Man, EJ is working with them peoples, man. EJ is working with them peoples, man. Yo, what's your name? Vitor? Suck my dick, nigga. Now I'm going to bounce you up out of here. Suck my dick, nigga. Straight like that, I'm on it tonight. It's Friday. Suck your mother, too, nigga. Suck your mother. Straight like that. Slide, bitch ass nigga. Word. Slide. Word. Slide. I'm on your helmet. And when you see me in traffic, get busy. Bust a move, nigga. Bust a move. Word. Bust a move. That's where I'm at with it, nigga. Bust a move, and I'll bust something in your fucking head, nigga. I'll bust something in your fucking head. Think I'm playing, nigga. Think I'm playing. I'm not one of them. I'm one of them, nigga. I'll put something in your fucking helmet, nigga. Quick, fast, nigga. Play with me, man. Word, play with me. Facts. You already know the energy, Clarence. You know the energy, Clarence. That's why when me and you linked up in Jersey, I was like, don't do it, right? That's what real killers do. Real killers look out for one another. I was like, yo, don't even do it, fam. It ain't even worth it, right? I was like, yo, it ain't even worth it, man. Just chill, man. You in the door, baby. See, that's what these niggas want to do. When they see you in the door, they want to trick you out the door. Right? They want to trick you out the door. They want your spot, man. They want your spot, man. But I play those games though, man. That's why I keep my kids with me. Because I put something right in your fucking helmet. Right in your helmet, nigga. Quick, fast. Because I know you don't want these. I've been showing you how these are lethal. Look at my shit right here, right? Those is called a razor's edge. The dragons. Word. Yeah, of course we had your back, man. Of course. Man came and told me, I was like, hold on. If I was up there, I would have diffused it earlier. If I was up there where y'all was sitting, I would have diffused it earlier. That's my word. But I was down there with Abdullah and them. I was fucking out. Right? I was down there with Abdullah and them. And shit. I would have been like, yeah, man, chill. We had a professional setting, man. We don't do that here, man. We don't do none of that here. This is professional business, man. I take that shit back to the boulevard if that's what you want to do, man. But yo, anytime you see niggas like dude that came here with the bullshit comments, them be the niggas that when you press them or you back down on them, they be like, yo, it was only the internet. It was just the internet, nigga. So get off the internet then, nigga. Get off the internet, man. He said, dude, I bet he is, man. Yo, listen, man. He did, yo, when I seen that shit, man, like, come on, man. Anybody, we're going to have real conversations now, right? Clarence knows what I'm talking about. Anybody that wants to bust a move and the police is right there, it's either two things. You working with the police, right? Right? Yo, you working with the police, nigga. Right? Because you not, listen, man. You're not going to get into a fight or do nothing gangster in front of the police. The police is right there, nigga. Who does that? Other than a Jay Reed ass nigga, right? Remember what LL told him? Yo, you ain't no cop, Jay Reed, right? Yo, you ain't no cop. Yo, you Jay Reed, man. Like, you don't get busy in front of the authorities, man. And then get locked up. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that, man? You don't get busy in front of the police, right? Unless you have to. Like, it was no reason to have to. Like, y'all could have really had a real issue, right? And if it was like that, you be on your Bernard Hot, yo, come around the corner, man. Like, yo, let me holler at you, man. Let's take this walk, right? Yo, let's take this walk, right? You're not going to sit in front of the police and make a scene, right? If it's really like that, you're going to be like, yo, let's take this walk, man. Come, yo, let me holler at you, man. Yo, let me holler at you. And y'all going to go wherever and then handle that. But when you see the police right there, right, that's them niggas. I'll be like, them what's up now, nigga? Yo, niggas that see the police and they want to get right. Yo, what's up now, nigga? Screaming. Like, nigga, the police is right here, man. What you trying to do, man? Who you working with? He said, homie said, I'm giving you a pass, bro. You haven't had a pass since. Yo, Clarence, stop, man. Yo, Clarence is going to go to jail, man. I was like, yo, chill, brother. I was like, I see, yo, the police was just watching. The police was right there, right? That's why I went over there to you. I was like, yo, chill, man. Yeah, they was just watching. The police was loving it. They was like, oh, yeah, we about to make an arrest. We going to get a quota. Yeah, they was just waiting for something to happen. Yeah, they was just sitting there watching. Like, yo, the moment they do anything, we just going to apprehend them. I was like, yo, bro, man, only if you do it. You from the Bronx, brother. That would have ruined your whole weekend. You know that would have, listen, you live in New York. We from New York. You would have been locked up in Newark, New Jersey. That would have just ruined your whole weekend. That would have ruined your weekend, man. But you see, look, you avoided that. You went to the fights. You got content. You was good, man. Now look at you. You still marching, moving and grooving. You would have busted a move out there. You would have been blacklisted, blackballed, and you would have had to fight a charge. And you would have had to fight a charge, bro. You would have had to fight a charge. Every time you would apply for a credential for something, they were like, oh no, that's the guy that comes here and fights. They were like, oh, that's the guy, he's unprofessional. He's unprofessional. He comes here and fights. They were like, yeah, he comes, you would have never got a credential again, bro. They were like, remember, he got arrested in front of the Prudential Center. Like, nah, man, you don't need that. You don't need that on your jacket, yo. Right? You don't need that, man. What you want is to be an asshole like me. Be an asshole, like they say about me. But they be like, he's professional, though. He's an asshole. I don't like him. But then they be like, nah, but his work, he does good work. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's unlikable. He's unlikable. He's an asshole. But I'm professional. That's why they be mad. That's why they send guys in here like, dude. And that's why I disrespected him. Because he came from a fake account. That's what cowards do. That's why I told him to go suck his mother. Word. Go suck your mother, nigga. You see me in person and be scared. You see me in person and be scared, nigga. I'll give you what you looking for, you punk. I'll get on my Mike Tyson. How Mike Tyson said at the press conference, I'm up from that club. Mike Tyson said, look at you. I'll fuck you, right? You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson's a savage. He knew niggas was punks, man. And Mike is like that. I won't give it to you like that. I'll put my gun in your face, nigga. Straight cheese, man. He said, yeah, dudes is losing their credentials, man. They crashing out, Clarence, they crashing out, man. You know how many events they be wanting me to cover? And I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Because I know it's a setup. man. I'll be like, nah, I'm all right, man. I'll be like, nah, I'm all right. I'll be like, yo, I don't need the content like that, man. My shit is rocking already. Real talk, clients. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need the content. That's how I be on it now. I'll be like, nah, I'm all right. Yeah, they be trying to tell me to come. Look, like I was supposed to be in Vegas. I ain't want to be out there, man, because I know how I am. I'm aggressive. I'm feeling real aggressive because I see what's going on with my nephew. And when it comes to my family, you know, I go all out, man. I go all out, man. So I'm like, nah, I'll just chill. I was like, nah, I'll chill because I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm gonna say the wrong thing to, and you know, like I said, there's a lot of punks in power, but punks jump up to get beat down. Now, man, well, hold on, I'll take my glasses off and say that so you can see my eyes. Punks jump up to get beat down, man. But y'all been on for a whole hour. Let me see if my daughter wants something real quick, man. Yo, get those bets in too with me, y'all. Let me know what's up. Yo, I came a long way, y'all. Look, before I wrap the live up, I'm gonna tell you how I came a long way, right? Um, Look, you in the crib. What are you doing? Hello? Hey, yeah. What you doing?
Watching the show.
Is Narina in there? Is Narina in there?
She's next door.
Oh, she won that. All right, I'm about to make a Dunkin' run. You want another refresher?
Yes, please.
All right, the same one.
Yeah.
You got some money?
No.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I gotta go get another drink, right? I'm gonna go get me another drink real quick. Yo, I came a long way, y'all. Right? That's why I'm proud of myself. I would have been sitting in my driveway or in the crib right now getting twisted. I don't do that no more. I be fucking around with Red Bulls and I'm gonna go get me an iced coffee right now though. Cause I gotta edit some more videos, man. I gotta get these videos out. Y'all been seeing my content, man? I gotta get these videos out and shit. So I'm gonna get me an iced coffee. I'm about to cruise the boulevard a little bit, man. You heard? I'm gonna cruise the boulevard. I was saying the BX, man, I'm outside. I'm on the boulevard. You know, I'm cruising down the boulevard, man. Checking the traps, right? Yeah, my man came in here. Yeah, he made me get violent, man. That's why I be like, yo, I go to the gym. Yo, the gym helps that, man. I be in the gym, man. I should have went to the gym tonight, man. I'll go to the gym tomorrow morning. Y'all will see me in the gym tomorrow morning, man. That's why I like being in the gym, man. Yeah, the gym helps me control that rage, man. Clarence, you can relate to that. Clarence, you be up in the gym. Let these guys know when you go to the gym, right? This is for all my brothers that are violent, right? That, you know, if you gotta control that violent edge in you, that demon that be on you, go to the gym. If you hit the bag, right? Do a little bag work, whether it's the heavy bag, the speed bag, a reaction bag. Yo, that shit is good work, man. That shit, yo, that should have stopped you from really fucking somebody up out here, man. And it'll put you on your Frank Lucas, right? I'm telling you. That's what be helping me out, man. I go to the gym, right? I go to the gym, and I be in the gym, hitting the bag, working with the kids. That shit just helps me. You see how I was able to vent on dude a little bit, right? Because I was hurt. I lost my mother, so I didn't give a fuck, man. If you push the edge, man, I was gonna hurt you. I was gonna hurt you, nigga. You heard? But we ain't on that type of time, man. I'll be at the gym. Yeah, you be Clarence. I remember, man. I remember you stay in the gym. That's good work, man. That shit'll keep you out of trouble, man. That shit'll keep you out of trouble, man. The moment I started going to the gym, I stopped getting into a lot of altercations, man. I was able to control that shit, man. If I didn't go to the gym, and a nigga like press my buttons, I was beating them up, man. I was putting hands on niggas, man. Hands on niggas, man. I was giving, like my man Joe Dini said, I was giving them what they was looking for. They was looking for trouble, man. They was looking for trouble, man. I was giving them what they was looking for, man. But the moment I started getting involved in the gym, always going to the gym, right, I was good. That's why I like watching boxing, man. You know what I mean? I like watching boxing. I just can't talk boxing with everybody, man. Because a lot of niggas don't know boxing, and they be on that jealous fan zone shit, man. Like you can't be a fan of boxing and then be mad at the players, man. And the YouTube, that's what it consists of. It be niggas like they supposed to be fans of this shit. Them niggas be mad at the players. Like, ew, man. The boxing niggas is the only niggas that do that shit, right? Because I be fucking with a lot of other niggas on YouTube and other shits, right? You don't see the football fans, the basketball fans, the baseball fans. They don't be disrespecting their players. Boxing is a combat sport. Niggas will disrespect the fighters. No, you can't even fuck with these niggas, man. Like the niggas y'all be calling cab drivers and all of that. And plumbers and shit like that. Them niggas will beat you niggas up, man. That's what I be trying to show you niggas, man. When I go to the gym and fuck around on the speed bag and get loose on that shit. I'm a municipality worker, nigga. My hands is lethal like that. How do you think them niggas' hands is, man? Real talk. Be like, take that into consideration, right? If I work as a municipality worker, heavy equipment operator, but I go in there, I hit the speed bag, I do all type of drills, right? And my shit look like an active fighter. So what do you think about these guys that you be like, oh, he's soft, he's this, he's that? Them niggas can kill you, man. Them niggas can kill you, man. If you got into a confrontation with them niggas, them niggas can literally kill you with their hands, bro. Niggas that you call cab drivers and all that. They can kill you, man. Their hands is registered weapons, man. That's why, like, some guys, I be clowning. I be like, yo, nigga, you sit online for 3 hours in a room. You're not even outside. You talking about a combat sport, man. You probably couldn't last 3 minutes in the ring. 3 minutes. I can look at you. You put poison in your body, man. You take a body shot and might die, man. It might die, man. The line is massive long over here, man. He said people are fans of fighters who look like them, but know nothing about him. Yeah, man, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. Word. It's sickening, man. It's sickening, man. And then they be mad at you, right? Like that's why I created the No Jealous Fan Zone. Niggas would be mad at you for having valid substance and opinions, right? And this is for everybody that does content, right? A lot of people don't like me, right, for content, right? But how many fighters have you actually seen me get it in with, right? How many fighters do you see that fuck with me? Literally fuck with me, right? When I pull up and I pop out, they be fucking with me. Because they know I'm official. I'm gonna do the tornado twist, man. Yo, the tornado twist sounds real good, right? He said boxing don't make. I agree with that, Clarence. I'm gonna get the tornado twist. Cause yo, a coffee right now might have me too wired, man. It might have me too wired, man. I might be too turned up, man.
Can I ask you something to eat?
Nah, nothing to eat. Can I get a mango dragon fruit?
A what?
Mango dragon fruit.
Those are two different drinks.
The dragon fruit. Dragon fruit. I mean the mango refresher. My bad. I'm sorry, man.
Alright.
Medium. A medium.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah. Then can I get a French vanilla iced coffee?
Alright. What size is it?
Medium.
Alright. You want any milk or anything else?
Yeah. Can I get almond milk with a lot of sugar?
Anything else?
That's it.
Right before.
Thank you.
Almond milk, man. I don't need all that sugar. Yo, my dog Brownie, man. Brownie's doing all right, man. Brownie got like, I gotta watch his diet, man. But if you know, American bullies be having skin issues, man. He be having breakouts, but he's doing a lot better, man. But I haven't been feeding him no raw food and no chicken anymore, man. Because he been breaking out. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Has any? I don't mean disrespect by this though. But has anyone ever told you that like you kind of look like Kanye?
Kanye?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nah, not Kanye, man. You know what they tell me? Look, they be saying I look like Beetlejuice. When you said Kanye, I appreciate that, man.
Wait, take the glasses off. Nah, I see more Kanye. Man.
All right, appreciate that, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you fuck with Kanye?
Yeah, I like Kanye, man.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
They
thank you,
Kanye,
man.
bro.
All right,
Kanye East.
Yeah.
Kanye East, bro.
All right. See that, man?
Yeah, no offense. I mean like in a good way.
No,
I
that's
like
cool.
Kanye, I like Kanye.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I dig it,
I
man.
mean, it's better than Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I know. That's what's up, man. I wanted to say that because I'm online right now, doing a live stream, and the dudes be talking about Beetlejuice all the time. See, I appreciate that, though, bro.
Yeah, I think you look more like Kanye.
All right.
Not Beetlejuice.
Yeah. All right, good looking, man. He said Kanye West, see? Kanye, see, I'm a star, man. Kanye's a star. Now all I need is that Kanye money, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get that money, man.
Yeah, you should drop an album, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Just like him.
Yeah, have a good night,
You
man.
too, take care.
He told me to drop an album, man. You heard? See? Yeah, we really be outside with the peoples, man. We really be outside, man. He said I look like Kanye, man. See, you see, I had to give it up and say, nah, these weirdos online be talking about some Beetlejuice. That nigga said I look like Kanye, man. Kanye West. I need that Kanye West money, man. Shit. Yo, Kanye got that bread, man. Kanye got that bread. Oh, man. But they don't even want to let me out in traffic. Look, Friday night, everybody be out, man. Everybody's out, man. I just did an illegal move right there, man. They was still in the gym. I just rode by the gym too. This is the wood, man. Everybody be thinking like Long Island, right? When you think about Long Island, everybody be thinking Long Island is like the suburbs and all that shit, right? It is and it ain't, man. Don't get it twisted, man. Niggas be like, yo, Long Island. Yo, I'm going to listen, depending on where town or section you went on Long Island, you know, it's rough out here, man.
Yo, look, I have my T moves on, man. He said I look like Kanye with the T moves, man. That's why I try to tell you, right? Niggas be talking about my shades, my daughter's Bobby, right? Look, it's not the shades, man. It's the person that rocks them. Oh yeah, they still rocking at the gym, man. The gym is rocking, man. I ain't go to the gym tonight, man. You know why? I know why I didn't really go to the gym. Cause I got boxing content still that I need to put out, and I would have got more content there tonight. And I'm really focused on the Yellow Beezy shit right now. You know, Yella and them is telling, man. Yeah, my man came in here and sparked me, man. I would have beat that nigga up, man. He reminds me of all these dudes, right? That be calling me. I'll be like, yo, let's come to the gym, man. Come to the gym, man. We can lace up, man. I'll be on my Joe Dini, man. You are not on my level. I will punch you in your throat. You are not on. Let me call Joe right now, man. Joe Dini, man. Man, Joe's into something, man.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
I got you on the podcast, man. They got me going tonight, man. We gotta go to the gym tomorrow, man.
Hold on. I'm in the store right now.
Yeah.
I'll call you right back. Is that okay?
Yeah. What you doing, man? You getting into some bullshit or what, man?
No. Just get the money. Can I change for 100, please?
Oh man, you got the money. Look, you hear that? Change for 100, man.
I have no money.
You spending some money, man. You changing 100, man.
That's change.
Yeah, you getting changed for 100. You got the big dollars, man. Let me hold something.
I ain't got no big dollars.
Let me hold something, man.
You got all the big dollars.
Yeah, let me hold something, man. You holding out on me, see? You like music, man. You got the money like music, man. Let me find out you got the money too.
Don't say that.
Let's find out you got the money too, man.
Music, that's slow.
Let's find out you got the.
My pocket. Here's my pocket. Somebody went in my pocket. Somebody went in my pocket, Paul.
What?
Wait. Somebody went in my damn.
Yeah, you got all that money.
What's his name?
You got all that money, man.
Huh?
You out there spending all that money, man. Yeah, they want in your pockets, man. You got all that money. You holding out, man. Stop holding.
Went in my pocket. Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga. Get your hand out of my pocket.
Yo, Joe, call me back. Yo, Joe, call me back, man.
Holler at me right now.
All right, call me back. Yo, that nigga is crazy, right? Oh, man. Yo, that nigga is crazy. Yo, it's never a dull moment with him, bro. It's never a dull moment, man. He got all the money. You see, he breaking 100. Let me tell my daughter I'm out here. Yeah, he said niggas want in his pocket.
Hello?
Yeah, come outside, come get your drink. Now this will keep me up right here, man. Almond milk, let me see. Yeah, that's it right there. French vanilla. That's good. Yo, Coach Terry got me hooked on these, man. But we was going to Starbucks. We was getting these from Starbucks. I was getting the iced coffee joints. I ain't had one of these in a while, man. But I know I got a lot of content to put out tonight, man. Now you can let them out. Let them out. Let them out. I'm out here. I'll let Brownie out. I'm out here. That'll be $8.
I'll give you an IOU.
Nah, you gotta pay double. That'll be $8. We do the 100% interest. With my family, with my daughter, I do 100% interest. I mean, she got to pay $8. That was like a $4 drink. I charge $8 for the delivery. Yeah, I'm about to show y'all my man real quick, man. He about to come out. He about to come outside. I'm gonna show you how big this nigga is, man. This nigga is huge, and then I'm gonna end the live. You hear him? Look, you hear him, right? You hear him. Hold on, let me put the seat all the way back. This nigga is huge now. Yeah, he's huge. He'll be 10 months next week. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, big man. Look at him. Big man. Come here. Let the people see you. Come on. Up, up. Up. Come on. Big boy. Look, look. Big boy. Look at his head, y'all. See him. Big boy. Yes, big boy. Yes. Yes, big boy. I got him together, man. His skin, he having a little skin issues. Go out there with your sister. Go. Go. Go with your sister. Go. Look, look, look. Go. 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 We're getting a live stream now. I just want them to see you. Good boy. But yes, this is the Sauce Experience. That's my American bully. He'll be 10 months next week. Brownie Brown. Rest in peace to Zeus, man. He's way bigger than Zeus. Zeus was a pocket. He walked Zeus down already, man. You see how big his head is getting? I only feed him once a day, man. He hasn't had no raw food in about 3 weeks. His skin started breaking out. You know? We getting him back. But you look how healthy and strong he is, man. My daughters be, yeah, they be making him soft, man. This nigga got all kind of blankets and pillows and shit now, right? That nigga's getting soft, man. I had that nigga tough, man. He's still tough, but they done turned that nigga soft, man. So I got his ass outside, right? Get your ass outside, man. This nigga getting soft, man. He rocked him to sleep, man. Know what I mean? I'm the only alpha male in my crib, man. This nigga's in there. They catering to this bitch ass nigga. Nah, we stop, man. I love Brownie though, man. But this is the Sauce Experience, man. Yeah, we gotta do an open panel one day this weekend, man. Maybe tomorrow, man. Know what I mean? Cause look, I dropped that content with Malik and Gumbo and CW. That shit was fire, man. People really liked that shit when Gumbo was going at Malik about Tank with the grease in his eye and shit, man. That place, I got blood in my eye. But this is the Sauce Experience. The news. By Shy News, you know you do have options.